The most massive capital release of the 2026 tax season is now in motion, and as of this Thursday morning, February 19th, the digital vault has opened for the largest wave of American taxpayers. If you've been watching your account since the PATH Act hold expired, the next 24 hours are the moment where the settlement lag finally fractures. Billions are moving through the Federal Reserve's automated clearing network toward traditional institutions like Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. But real liquidity depends on how your bank processes that incoming signal. If your transcript shows action code 846 with a date of February 18th or 19th, your money is no longer theoretical, it is in digital transit. And the only barrier between you and spendable cash is institutional timing. This payout is being driven by the post-holiday reconciliation cycle. With the system offline for President's Day, the IRS was forced to warehouse millions of returns. And this morning, the Treasury triggered a high-velocity data release into the private banking grid. But in the Phase 4 AI environment, the 846 versus 570 conflict is the finish line trap. For many filers, an expected refund-issued code has been overwritten at the last second by a compliance freeze tied to income reporting mismatches or dependent residency validation. If you do not see an 846 today, your file has been diverted into manual integrity review and your February timeline is effectively over. Cycle timing is everything. Daily filers are in their primary refresh window right now, while weekly 05 cycle accounts face their decisive update tonight. Two identical returns can land 48 hours apart purely because of batch priority assigned by the federal system. At the same time, new bank-level liquidity rules allow institutions to hold large federal transfers for internal risk assessment. That's why a deposit can appear as pending, but remain unusable until final settlement. The money is inside the vault, the gate just hasn't opened. And that delay is now a structural feature of the payout grid, not a random glitch. Offsets are striking in real time. Action code 898 means your refund has already been reduced to satisfy a federal or state liability before it ever reached your bank. When tax topic 151 appears, your return is no longer delayed. It is under formal adjustment, often tied to automated dependency verification across national databases. And when tax topic 152 disappears on a Thursday morning and is replaced by still processing, it signals a data integrity pull from the automated stream into manual review, extending your wait far beyond February and pushing your liquidity into the late season cycle. Identity verification is the second choke point. Returns showing major credit increases are being routed through biometric confirmation in the ID.me system. And until that digital handshake is complete, your capital is legally frozen in place. Direct deposit rejections are the third. A name mismatch on a joint account can cancel the transfer and force a paper check. And under the new 2026 rules, that check carries a mandatory multi-week delay that removes you from the active payout calendar entirely. Meanwhile, smaller regional banks and credit unions are quietly throttling posting speeds to protect their own liquidity ratios, which is why some accounts will not update until the morning ledger reconciliation, even though the funds arrived hours earlier at the institutional level. Behind all of this is a staggered release strategy designed to protect banking stability and manage the government's daily cash position. Your refund is not just a payment. It is a timed macroeconomic event being released in controlled waves to prevent a shock to consumer spending patterns and overnight lending markets. That is why neighbors with identical filing profiles are being paid on completely different days, and why the timing of your deposit is being dictated by a system load rather than filing date. So the professional response is discipline, not emotion. Stop refreshing your banking app every few minutes because high-frequency login behavior during a payout window can trigger automated fraud protections that lock your account at the worst possible moment. Pull your transcript during the evening update cycle, track the codes instead of the rumors, and if funds haven't posted by Friday morning, shift your focus to identity alerts, offsets, or cycle reassignment. This final February wave is the defining moment. The capital is moving, the settlement clocks are ticking, and every line on your transcript is a real-time readout of your position inside the system. Knowledge and documentation are your only shields. Stay patient, stay prepared, and stay informed because, in a payout structure designed to move in controlled silence, awareness and timing are the only leverage you have to protect your real value.